Similar to the military, Bonneville Power Administration provides critical services to the community. It's a natural fit for servicemen and women who want to continue to serve their nation, apply their skills, and work for a nonprofit that's focused on greater good.
My parents came from Mexico, and I'm first-generation American born here. So there wasn't really a path of what to do with my future after high school. So I had a friend join the military and kind of convinced me to do the same. And I joined the military at 17 years old. Who knew what the future would bring?
It had always been a dream of mine to join the military. My grandfather was drafted into the Army during the Korean War, and I joined during my senior year. I joined the Marine Corps to be a Marine musician, and I did that for my first 3 years. And then my last 4 years after a deployment to Afghanistan, I decided to volunteer for embassy security guard duty.
Early on, I can say that at 18 years old, I deployed to Kuwait. And so that was kind of, eye-opening experience. There was only 12 women, and there's 300 other military men there. Just the basic commodities that we're used to here, being deployed, it's not the same. It was very scary, but at the same time, it was my first opportunity to learn to be a leader.
I had joined the military with the intention of staying for 20 years, and while I loved every single day in the military, I really started to have different goals. I wanted to become a full-time student. I wanted to try something different. But when I went back to school and started using my GI Bill, I started to become really fascinated with the world of renewable energy and with electrification, and I decided to start applying jobs in the energy sector.
The Bonneville Power Administration is a federal power marketing agency under the Department of Energy. We're nonprofit, self-funded, and we produce about a third of the electricity used in the Pacific Northwest. That electricity is produced by hydro facilities as well as one nuclear plant.
When you work for Bonneville Power, there's a sense of purpose. And the purpose is you're part of anytime somebody goes and switches a light, you're behind that. And when it comes on, you know you've done your job.
I've been at Bonneville 30 years, and I've always felt it's been a family to me. And I see that every day in our culture and how we treat each other.
Veterans fit well here because they come here with skills that they've earned and gained, and they can build upon those skills here at Bonneville. We do have an outreach program, so it's called the Military Veterans Resource Group, and that's actually how I have been able to get connected with other military veterans here at Bonneville. I serve my country overseas, but I still feel like I'm serving my country here, and so I do feel like it's a continuation of my service in the Marine Corps.
I do think that as Bonneville as a family, it has the same thing, we have our lives at home, but when we come together, we accomplish the mission just like we do in the military.
1/3 of our workforce is veterans. So it's not like you're coming into a company where you don't know anyone. You can find people you can relate to.
Leaving the military is a challenge, and the last thing you want is to work somewhere where you don't get credit for your service. Bonneville builds on your service, you get credit for your service, and it should be in every veteran's consideration for future employment.
For anybody that's considering leaving the military, I would strongly recommend a career at Bonneville. We have just different opportunities here that would enable you to continue serving.
It's not just a job, this is a career. And this is one of the most amazing federal agencies that I've been part of. So I would tell veterans, don't walk, run. Apply for jobs if you're getting out of the service, because we have them and we are looking forward to bringing you into this organization.
We're looking to help you make that transition in a really welcoming way. I would really encourage you to look at Bonneville and become part of our family.